Well, sometimes in your home you have some things that you notice that needs a little touch up, so it's time for your boy D-Loe do a little painting. So I got my little setup there, and this is my project. This door, you know, long overdue for a little touch up. So today is project paint the garage door, or I should say paint the door going to the garage. So that's what we're doing today. So let me set this up here. What's up, you guys? Your boy D-Loe here. Uh-oh, going the wrong way. All right. So as you can see, this is my project, and I gotta get another glove over here so I don't get any paint on my hands. And we're gonna repaint this. Shouldn't take too long. I got a roller brush right here, and I started a little bit already. So anyway, let me go get another glove. Like Arnold said, I'll be back. So it's important that when you paint, you try to protect yourself, you know, so you can get any paint all over your hands and stuff like that. Now, you can put a cloth on the bottom of the floor or the location where you're painting. And I don't have a cloth, but I have an old, I should say, rags. I'll just leave it at that. So anyway, here we go. So. And you try to do even strokes going up and down. When you get into the crevices of doors that have designs on them, you can kind of change things up, because once you're using even strokes, it all tend to blend in. So anyway, since this has a little design in here, I'm gonna turn this sideways, get in here, get in these crevices. And the good thing about this door is that it's easy to paint, and I find the roller brush not only makes the paint even, but it's easier, it's faster, and it's less mess. As you can see, or maybe you can't see in the video, but I took off the door handles. That way I don't get any paint on the door handles. Happens to be chrome. Let me go in here and go sideways once again. Add a little more paint on here. So there we go. Even though this is a simple door with a little design, it's easier to get in these cracks and crevices when you turn your roller brush sideways. Nice and simple. Come over here, let me put a little more paint on the brush. Here. Get in these nooks and crannies. Yeah. There we go. We bought this home in 2015, and you know, after a while, you got to do a little touch up throughout the house, from nicks and scratches and stuff like that. Have guests over, or you moving furniture, or just, you know, groceries, bringing groceries in the house, stuff like that. Tend to make little scuffs and scratches on the doors.
I believe every day should be celebrations. Today,
Set this down here.
I will toast the
So far so good. Can't complain. Let me show you guys what's going on here. See, I'm gonna get down here, get down to close to the bottom of the door. And those were where the door handles go. Took that off. Makes it easier to paint. So far so good.
Here's Bonnie, James, Tiffins, July watercolor.
All right. If you ever have to do massive painting and it requires more air, you can get a fan, especially at temperatures like this, to try to help. You can also put on a mask or something like that so the fumes don't bother you. So right now I don't need a mask. Paint fumes aren't bothering me. So I had a friend of mine who he couldn't even stand fingernail polish. He's very sensitive to that. So paint affects people differently. So, but you always want to maintain safety. I had to go buy a new a door covering for the bottom, so I will install that in a few moments. Right here, this is a new door bottom that I went and got from Home Depot. It slides underneath the door, helps keep the door secure, and also keep the cold air in and the hot air out. The only thing about this one is you just got to cut it with a hacksaw, but it's a hard plastic, so it shouldn't be difficult to cut. So I'll put this on after the paint dries and we'll install that. Home projects. When God blesses you with a home, sometimes you gotta do things without paying others to do it, because a home is expensive. Keep up on it. Home is your best investment. Not cars. Stuff like that. Home is your best investment. Land, that's a good investment. Other property, that's a good investment. Always crack up on how people are blessed to have millions and trillions of dollars, and they want to go buy $100,000, $200,000 or even $1 million car. And I'm like, really? Should be invested in property, real estate. Well, this is your boy D-Loe. I'm back after finishing my project, and this is the finished product. Here we go. As you can see, put a new door flap down here. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know. I could be using wrong terminology, but it helps keep the air out and keep the cold air in. Or when the winter time comes, keep the heat in and the cold air out. So we did that side. Oh, come back up. Using a gimbal for my GoPro. And of course, we did the other side of the door. So all in all, I think the project came out pretty good. New fresh coat of paint. But rather do it myself than call somebody. I do consider myself a jack of all trades, master of none. But anyway, there you go. Home projects by your boy D-Loe. I'm out. Peace. Take care. God bless.